I'm using Born This Way. And this one is Seashell. Seashell. And all I'm doing is just literally a bunch of dots on my face. And then I'm going to blend it even on my eyelids. Okay. With my Rodin and Fields, I need to clean this brush. My dog is in here. She's getting curious. She's our guest appearance for today. Right, Flex? Okay, so you make sure that you blend it in very good, as best as you can. I am really pale, and Michigan, it's been snowing and cloudy every day this week, and today's the first day that it's been sunny, which today is April 18th, 2020, and I was supposed to be going to a wedding today, but obviously with the coronavirus, it got canceled, and it's really sad. My baby shower also got canceled, which was really sad. But I'm alive and healthy, and I'm doing a YouTube video, so what do I have to complain about, right? Okay, so I blended it in. You can even like do your neck, get right here, because if the color is a little bit off, which I pretty much match mine to my skin to a T, but I'm still a little pale. Then I do like to be tan, so I'm gonna use this Rimmel Shimmer. This color is 002 Sun Love. And I'm just gonna rub it in there, tap it off a little bit, and then I'm gonna start with my cheekbones because it will have the most color on it, and then I kind of just blend it all over my face. And then I get my neck, because you don't want to have a tan face and then a pale neck, because if you do, there we go. If you do, it would look really weird. I don't go too dark because I don't want to look like not me. I mean, you want to match your skin color, but sometimes you have to just darken your skin up with some bronzer because you're feeling a little white, and that is me. Okay, now that's done. So I have this new contouring. It's called Moonchild by Anastasia. Hello. I don't know what my dog's doing. Oh. So this moonlight, it literally is like, looks like a moonlight. Okay. My camera keeps falling, and that's not good. Okay. There. All right. This is it. Hello. So I'm going to use that's not working. I'm going to use the Blue Moon today because I just think it's so pretty. And then I might even mix it with a little bit of Blue Eyes. So I'm going to take my contour brush Here's the blue moon. And you're just gonna go right here. That's so pretty. You're gonna do a little bit here. I'm not gonna add the other one in there because this is just really pretty. And you can even do here if you really wanted a little glow. Okay, so now that I have my contour, I'm gonna do some blush. And this blush is actually just Avon. I never really used Avon, but my mom gave it to me and I really liked it. It's old, but if you have Avon or use Avon, their blushes are pretty good. I'm gonna use my blush brush, which is this. And then, you don't want too much. And then you're just gonna go where the cheekbone is. Everybody wants a nice cheekbone. Perfect. Now we're gonna do eyebrows. So I like this. It's e.l.f. and it has two ends on it. There we go. And you're just gonna like color in whatever you have. So for me, I have an eyelash. Okay, good. You're basically just coloring in where your eyebrow is. Follow along. You can also add a little bit to the outside where there's no hair and you want it, but not too much because then people can tell it looks really fake. You want to do it where the strokes of the hair go. So these are going up, so I'm going up. These ones are going out, I'm going out. Okay. And then, no one's skin's perfect. Obviously, you can see I have two pimples right there. And then this thing is nice because you can just go, oh yeah. And you always want to make sure you match up your brows. Okay. Then, when that's done, I'm going to take this and I'm going to use Anastasia again. And this time it is the Soft Powder Brow Duo. Okay. And if you can see that, soft brown is the one that I'm using. And this one is more my color. It's a little bit darker. I'm gonna use this side. And I'm just gonna blend it. It creates more of a natural look when you use powder over a pencil, But if you don't like go so hard on the pencil, then you're good. Okay. It's always easier to look in the mirror to see what you're doing. I was like, where did I put it? Okay, and then you just want to make sure you match up your brows. Okay, now I am going to get some eyeshadow. Today I'm going to use Morphe. And I'm going to get my brush. And sometimes I use my finger. Today I'm going to just go with Rush. This is Rush. Oh look, it's double me. Okay. I'm obviously gonna add other colors too. Okay. I'm gonna move my camera so you guys can see a little bit better. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to add a different color to this beautiful mix. And I'm going to do Mugshot. So I just use Rush. Now this is Mugshot. And I'm going to tap. You don't want too much. I'm just going to go on the outskirts of your eye. Okay. And then blend. And then I'm going to take my finger because I like to use my finger. I just think it blends really good. You're gonna just blend it with your finger because you don't want it to be like this because that looks terrible. You always have to blend, so I really just always use my finger, honestly. I blend the other color in, and then you kind of just go up, and you can see a difference between my eyes. You can see how I blended this one. Obviously this one isn't blended yet, but just to give you, you can also use a brush, but it has to be, you know, a different brush, because unless you like tap that one off like a million times, just using my finger is really effective. So I'm gonna do the same here. Okay, now I'm going to actually use Flesh, and I'm going to, this is actually highlighter, but I'm going to use it for the crease in my eye, and I'm just going to do this to give it a little pop. Okay, and now I'm going to do Almay. This stuff is all amazing. I just made that up. This one is a eyeliner crayon. It's 206 Black Brown. Sometimes I like wings, sometimes I don't. So you always want to connect. So obviously you could see that I just did the top. And now I'm going to connect it. So here, the corner, and then you're gonna start here. And just go over. And you can see how I connected it right here. You want to like follow through, basically. Like when you're playing tennis, you don't have to do the swing, you do the full swing. Okay, so that's that eye, and now we'll do this eye. I'm not gonna do wings today. Oh man, I'm running low. Okay. A good tip with this one is you can't have too much coming out, because if it does, it will break off. But this stuff is awesome. It's really good. I always usually start from here and go like that, but sometimes I go back and forth if I need to make it perfect, and then I'm going to connect again. So you can see better. Okay. And you want to press a little bit harder in here, not too hard. And then you want to lighten up your pressure once you get to here, because you don't want it to be like solid black. You want it to kind of like fade here. So even if you have to like go, oh, and rub it, you also want to blend the eyeliner on the bottom. So I just take my brush, hang on, I gotta clean it off just a little bit, and then I just go back and you can use eyeshadow, whatever color, black, brown. I'm just gonna use my Anastasia, and I'm going to start from the corner and just go. And then it gives it kind of a smoky look. You can tell the difference between both eyes, and it also blends in the eyeshadow so it's not so harsh. Okay. Then there's that. Now we're going to do mascara. I'm going to use L'Oreal Voluminous Curved Brush. Okay. So I usually use Lash Boost, which is basically a Rodan & Fields product to lengthen my lashes. But I am 33.5 weeks pregnant, and they say to not use it because there's keratin in it. So I'm not using, and there's a few other things, but I'm not going to, I haven't been using it. So my eyelashes are back to their normal short self. They did stay long for a while, but you gotta get really good mascara, because if you don't, then your eyelashes are gonna stick out, and it's gonna be like, what? No, ew. My husband has longer lashes than me. Like, that's kind of a problem. He has really nice eyelashes. Okay, so I go over it a lot of times because I have short lashes. So that's kind of all you have to do is go over it. You know, I've never actually counted. I should count. Is that kind of weird though? Okay. All right. And then the other side. Sometimes you gotta do that extra dip. Oh, look what I did. I accidentally got it on my finger. Whoops. Whoops. This video is gonna be completely unedited, so you could just see the rawness. Usually I do my makeup in 20 minutes. We're already 25 minutes in. Okay. But watching videos from beginning to end is really nice, because then you're like, oh wait, I gotta rewind. I gotta go back. Because I, would do that for watching braid tutorials, or like, I don't know. I can't think of something, but just going back to the step and being like, oh, that's how she did it, or that's how he did it. Oh, let me watch that again. Okay. I have pretty long bottom lashes. Sometimes I go back to the other and go, I want to add a little more. Okay, now that I am that one piece. Okay, there we go. All right. I had to get close to the mirror to check it out. Okay. So, if you ever get clumps, happens to everybody, you can just take this, if you know what you're doing. Go from the bottom and go up. And then that's how you can separate it. You gotta start from the root though. Okay, and last step, I'm gonna use my absolute favorite product, Buxom. It's my favorite, okay? This is a lip liner, but I am gonna put it all over. Start from the outside. Rub. I really need to sharpen this. Okay. And then you are going to, if you want, you don't have to, but I like to add some lip gloss. This is Buxom. Oh, I forgot to say the color. This one is Hush Hush by Buxom. Love it. And then this one is Samantha. Okay, and then I'm just gonna add that on there. I love nude colors. I mean, this has color to it, but it's very soft, very neutral. When you put this on, it's very light, but it definitely gives you plump, so if you just want to use it just plain. And there you have it. There is your makeup tutorial. I just really need to add some earrings, and I don't like when my ears show. It looks kind of funny. I just braided my hair. So yeah, that's the tutorial. If anyone has any questions, let me know. Let me get some natural light. There, that's better. Well, thank you guys for watching my video, and if you have any questions, feel free to comment. And if you liked this video, then subscribe. I was gonna say swipe up. Subscribe. Thanks guys, have a blessed day.